Choices, choices, choices. We know that we do have all around us so many choices every day. Life is full of them, isn't it? And from the moment of awakening into each new day, offerings of something appear. Every day, something is offered to us. Well, the first ones for me arrive out of a sound sleep, the instant my mental synapses begin to fire. This usually occurs long before my physical body is ready. Am I getting up now? Or lingers just a few more delicious moments? I love to linger. The body's not ready. The mind says, you're awake. Well, I've come to realize there's no use putting off that physical inevitable. So up and out and into life I move. Into the somethings of that day. What a difference a choice makes. I'm sure that several singers here would, what a difference a choice makes. You know, and it does. It makes a huge difference. Something quite simple as getting out of bed has an impact toward not only that day, but also everything else beyond. We make the decision to get out of bed and be present. We've done so here today. And because you did, I am knowing that there is something here that you will hear that will move you toward your next great idea, that will enhance your degree of livingness, and to cause an experience for you based on a more clear state of consciousness. So many choices. So many choices. The science of mind, this teaching, is a choice. As Reverend Louis said, we know it's all about choice. And it's one based on the principle of the everlasting power of the mind of God demonstrating itself through thought, manifesting the choices through the universal medium of consciousness, and then acted upon by a spiritual law, the law of mind. You heard of that, the law of mind? Who's heard of the law of mind in this room? Okay, most everybody. The ones that are awake. So what's the result of the law of mind and all these choices? Ta-da. Ta-da. Here it is. You as your thoughts, right here today. You, right here. All of your thoughts end up now. Here we are. The founder of the Science of Mind, Dr. Ernest Holmes, and the author of the Science of Mind textbook, wrote this in the chapter title, Choosing Thought. I love this. The quote is, we cannot live a choiceless life. Every day, every moment, every second, there is choice. If it were not so, we would not be individuals. We've been given the choice so we can be individuals. And as I look out this morning, we're not one big combined blob mooshed together. We're individualized expressions. And as such, we have a choice to live our life the way we choose. Every day, every moment, every second, there is choice. Well, there are two words that frame our choices. Both share equal authority. And they are yes and no. Yes and no appear to be opposites, and yet they both contribute to the same idea or the same principle. The idea is that our experience, the one leading up to now, to right now, is either a yes or a no. The idea is that if our experience, the one leading up to now, right now, that's always the basic idea. My acronym for now, N-O-W, naming our way. That's a choice. When we name our way, when we're naming our way, it leads us up to right now. So living in the now comes from all of our choices up until now. All that we've done, all that we've thought, all that we've imagined, all that we've done or not done, said yes or no to, is right here. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Look around, looks pretty good. It's pretty good. Most of us seem healthy and, happy, at least right now. And this is good. So whatever it is we've done or not done, said or not said, thought or not thought, said yes or no to, is right now. Can be pretty scary, can't it? So declaring, announcing, and choosing our way is living our way. Each time you announce the way you choose to be in the world, the universal good of spirit affirms that idea. So here's a point of spiritual awareness that I want to add to the yes, the no. Because between the yes and the no are a myriad of experience shapers. And here are 5. There's many more, but these are the 5 that I sort of arm wrestle with. Maybe I. Could I? Should I? Want to, but sometime. Ever had a great idea for your life? Then get sidetracked by one of these shapers, one of these inner bloopers. Maybe I will take a spiritual class. Could I really say yes to better health? I want to be in a loving relationship, but these inner bloopers tell the manifesting law of mind, not now. Not now. We do it. They affirm that maybe someday, and they reinforce the doubt of, could I, and well, and they keep you in the wanting game of mind. Always wanting, never having. In the chapter Choosing Thought, Ernest Holmes goes on to say, we have the right to choose what we wish to experience. We have the right to choose the kind of companions with whom we wish to associate, to stay in what city and in what type of house we would like to live. We are individuals, and the only way we can be individuals is to be spontaneous. Any spontaneous people out here? Like Ross, yeah. Back on the farm, boy. That's farm boy. Well, I love the word spontaneous. My mind first went to combustion. And that's a reaction, right, Ross? So, he was distracted for a moment. I had to bring him back to now. So, spontaneous is instinctive. Something that just comes instinctively up in the moment. It also can be described as whatever is not affected or effected by an external or internal compulsion of the will, and comes so naturally that it seems unpremeditated as well as unprompted. You know what group does this so well? Children. No matter what the age. Children are so spontaneous. I love being around little children, mostly. Because when your children, they just ran past all of the tall children, couldn't wait to get to Sunday school. They know where they're going. They have a clear vision. They are spontaneous. Now, as a parent, many of you probably don't like all of their spontaneity, but it passes. So, spiritual spontaneity, I believe, arises out of the individual's desire for divine right action. I believe it to be the activity of our inner spirit. Through our desire to live now, without influence of the human will or any premeditated constraints, the maybe eyes or the could eyes, and that I want to share, beloveds, this is pure freedom. This spontaneity, this moment of clear inner spiritual uprising is our freedom. It's part of our ability to express, our choice to express. It's freedom in thought and action. And isn't this the basic requirement of the soul? To be expressed? To be set free, to evolve and express, to say yes or no or maybe or sometime as the unfoldment ensues, as it continues. Additionally, I think, to be of clear consciousness and stay on course of one's own desires is part of the soul's unfoldment. So many choices, so many choices, so many choices. Viktor Frankl said, the last of the freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. I would submit that freedom to choose is a birthright of each individual, each one of us. And some understand this idea more than others. Why? Well, first you got to believe it. You got to believe it.